Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skull will shock your soul and seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons.
We start out here popping some balloons. I guess this must be an event. So I've been away for a little while, but I've had a couple of friends asking me, how have I been getting my farming up, and I've not really even been playing very much because I was out of town. But this is one game that I'll hop on to at least once a day, so we can do my little daily routine that I do. And I just want to kind of show you guys the farming, instruct on how to kind of do it a little bit, because like I said, I've got people asking me about it, and I'm not sure all of them really believe that I've been doing nothing but farming to get this. So anyway, let's go ahead and begin over here. So when you first come up into your little place here, it'll tell you down here, it'll tell you your farm's down in summer. It'll tell you if you have any babies waiting for you over here in your breeding pen. And we're gonna come right here to the granny so we can talk a little bit here. Alright, now over here you have your small pen. These are gonna be your small animals, like your chickens, your chinchompas, those little guys like that. And you're going to have your large pen for your large stuff, your yaks, your cows, your dragons, and there's all sorts of each one. Now your medium, I prefer using zygomites over everything else. They're easy to come by, they're quick, easy beans. And I'm going to go ahead and explain this here to you. So you want to go to contract options, and you want to advertise what you're selling. So whatever livestock you decide on, probably the best that you can do is going to be the best for you. So you go over here to this. They'll ask you, which small animal would you like for her to advertise? I'm doing chinchompas, and it just continues. Zygomites, dragons. Alright, now that's how you get these guys, and these guys here, they will buy your animals from you for beans, and now the beans go to the farmer market. Okay, all of these, you want to get all of these bank chests, medium pins, large pins. Okay, you want to make sure you get all of this, because this is what's going to build your farm. You have to actually build these. And you go over to the paddock whenever you first unlock this, and it requires nails and planks for most everything that you have to build. Just very easy stuff. So after you have all that done, you can pick up the seasonalizer. It's really good for certain things. We'll talk about that here in a minute with the seasonalizer. Now the farm totem, I don't think it's really needed, especially if you're just going through, for the beans and the XP. Now, if you were going to sell animals to other players, I could see someone just going all out with the farm totems, the multiple triad, all that stuff. Now, you can come to your animals and beans, and you can buy starter animals and stuff. Now, this is for your low levels, like levels 5 and stuff like that are going to be doing these type of animals to get up there a little bit. Now over here in the misc reward, you see these here, it'll tell you that these little guys are diseased or something. They're diseased, they're sick anyway. Now if there's a little sickle above their head, then that means that is ready to be harvested. And that is the status icons. I like having that because all I have to do is just come right in. I see exactly where I need to go, and I can get it done within maybe 5 minutes to cycle through them all. So that's one thing I like having. Now it's not necessarily needed, so I would worry about, unlocking your master farmer blueprint, so that way you can build the master farmer outfit pieces. And now there is a lot of pieces to this, because it's not just one suit. Each one of these is 3 suits, and once you have all 3 pieces, which is 1 piece from each suit, like all 3 of the hats, you can click it and combine them and form the master farmer, which will give you all the benefits to all the suits together. And it will also give you a set bonus if you have the old farmer outfit, which gives you 6% farming XP on top of everything that the master farmer outfit does. So that's something that you really want to try to get to. Now the herbicide and seedicide, I did not buy mine here. I believe I got mine with Dungeoneering. Now the upgrades, they seem like they would be pretty interesting. I mean, they would help with like herb lore and stuff like that you would need. Now the seeds, I could see picking those up to sell them. Now I'm not the type of person that likes to run around to all these different plots like these here flower patches and doing crops. It just takes entirely too long and so much running, when you could be doing everything else and just collecting your XP through your farm. Alright, so you can keep over here in your storm barn, whenever you get it unlocked, you can keep checked animals in there. Now if it's unchecked, you cannot store them in there, only the checked. Top in here and let's muck some of this out. Now it's a pretty good idea to come in here and muck out the dragon manure, and pretty much all the manure it's going to be good. I mean, this is 1.5k XP right there with just 1 shovel scoop. And sometimes the dragon manure, it'll last for like 10 scoops sometimes. So that's 10,000 XP that you just got for clicking one time. And the food, now the best way to do this is to take and just go into your bank and note all the food that you plan on feeding your animals. Now I have those right here, easy to get to. Okay, so we're gonna come over here, take a look at our dragons. Looks like one of them is sick anyways. Let's go to him. Alright, so it says he eats meat and fish. And that's all the dragons eat, meat and fish. Let's cure his disease. The first thing you want to do is just start checking everything. You see something like this, it says the animal's nose is very dry. Like that's really specific on what's wrong. What's wrong with him is he's got a dry nose. Simple as that. 2.8k XP. Now you do get more XP from elders. Okay. Now this area here is my XP farm. Like all of this is my XP farm. Back over here, I use this for bean farms, and that's the reason why these are just babies, because every time they hit the adolescent stage, I trade them in for beans, which you usually get about 2.6k beans for each dragon that you trade in. Now your breeding pen is a very good spot. I fill it completely full because this chick, she'll collect all the little animals, she'll hold them for you, so you don't have to worry about coming in here and doing anything. She'll just give them straight to your inventory. Now with 4 dragons in here, this is your breeding pen. Okay, I keep elders, of course, because they're just having babies. That's all they're doing basically. And they give you 90,000 XP at the elder stage whenever you gather produce. Okay, the adolescent stage will give you 50,000 XP, and this is with black dragons. Okay, the baby stage, you only get 20,000 XP. Alright, let's cure some diseases. I'm gonna do one more, see if we can't get something a little different. So there's something nasty looking on his gum line. See if we can't check the feet. Well, his feet seem fine. Okay, his emission smells strangely of shoes. So he has bad gums, smells like shoes. Kind of sounds like he's got a foot in the mouth. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty easy, simple. It's really simple. And like I said, these are my XP farms. All these guys, they never leave. They stay there, same ones, all the time. Every time these hit adolescence, I come over here, trade them for beans. Same with these little guys. They're all adolescent stage. Sorta. So that's basically the main rundown on the player-owned farms. I mean, this is how I get all of my XP. There's not much else to it. Now, the seasonalizer, I've got mine turned off right now because if you come up here, it says your farm is now in summer. Okay, summertime is going to make these dragons just drop eggs a lot more than what they will in the winter time or the autumn time or the other stuff like that. Now, you can go and artificially make it summertime, but it won't affect them near as much as if it was originally summertime. So you want to come over here and you don't want to just leave it on summer. You want to come over here, you want to turn it off, you want to see what season you're in, and if you're in summer, then, leave it off. If you're not in summer, flip it back on, go to summertime. And that's going to cause your dragons to lay more eggs. Now, I believe it is different with each of your livestock is a little bit differently. So, anyways, that's about all there is that I can go through here. I mean, that's how I've done all my farming. I'm now 461k away. And hopefully I'll be 99 within the week. I should be pretty easily, probably. Next couple of days, get it. And then we'll begin doing our rune crafting. We'll take those jack hides. I probably should quit picking these things up. Now, I really don't, I'm kind of keeping as much of my stuff off as I can. Now, there is some things I can let you guys check out, like this one here I made especially for doing these videos. I just, whenever you show somebody everything you have, you tend to get all these messages and stuff of people asking you for things, and I don't want that. Runescape is, for one, it's a game where it don't matter how much money you make in game, it's never enough. Like, it's never enough. Now, we'll let you look in this one here, little costume section. We'll let you look at my gear. Now, I have all three sets. I do use the augmented custom fit trimmed masterwork for Slayer and not much else. Bossing sometimes. Now, the ring I use is the Aslam Surgeon's ring. It's probably one of the best rings that you can actually get as far as going for all of your stats like strength, range, and magic. You get 21 in each instead of just 21 in a single one. Plus, you have a 10% chance to prevent adrenaline loss with this ring, and it's obtainable through a quest, so it's free. There is a little special part that you have to do during the quest to actually get it, but it's pretty simple and easy. Once you do it the first time, the second time is just a breeze. So I would definitely say go for the Aslam Surgeon's ring. Now, the Amulet of Souls is really good. I do have the ornament kit put on there because this is, I do boss quite often, and this is something that never leaves my neck when I go bossing. Whenever I'm doing any type of just regular anything, I always have my Grace of the Elves on. My Luck of the Dwarves. I know there is better, but I think the next one up is like 1,000,000,000, and I could get it if I wanted to, but that's just entirely too much for a single ring, just for a small luck chance, if you get what I'm talking about. Now, I do have all three of those capes, melee, range, and I have the magic one on. Now, I use the Nox weapons. They are my favorite weapons so far. And we're in the middle of creating the best pickaxe, the Earth and Song. Well, it's not really the best pickaxe, but it's equivalent to the other one. So it's pretty much the best pickaxe that you can get. The only thing I'm missing is Waguthic Sleeps for the hammer. Now I got a bunch of lucky stuff up in here. A lot of lucky stuff. Don't know why. Don't even use it. I just keep it so it's there. Got some Death Touch darts. If you don't know what that is, it pretty much eliminates a boss in one hit. Let's examine, see if it's anything. Yeah, a dart that kills almost anything. Of course, it don't work in PvP. Now we got our Virtus, we got our Pernix, and we would have Torva, but let's just Masterwork took 3 Torva legs and you know a lot more just to create it, because I created my set myself for the achievements and stuff. I don't really know what else I can show you guys. I really don't want to show everything. Now I do only keep a certain amount of money on me, and there's a big huge reason for that, and it's my own fault and my own problem. And that's because whenever I look down there and I see 800 million, and it's like, I've got 800 million, and then this dude runs past me and he has something really cool, and I'm like, oh, I gotta have it. I go and get it. And that's just the way I am on this game. So I don't keep my money. I only keep 5 mil on me at a time, and that's usually enough to get around, do what I need to do. If I need extra livestock, easy to buy. Anyways, this video is just a little instructional video on the player-owned farms. I wanted to talk a little bit about my stuff, because my friends has been wondering a lot about some of the stuff I've been doing, because they've not really seen me on a whole lot here lately, but yet my skills just keep going up and up and up. And it was because I was out of town, and of course down here, I keep my my friends off for that one reason. So they didn't ever see me on, but somehow I was gaining tons of XP and they couldn't figure it out. So I wanted to get on here and just show them, I just logging in one time a day for about 5-10 minutes, and that's it. That's all you need, and you can reach that 99 farming, because I know that farming is one of the hardest skills to reach 99 in, and it is also one of the most boring skills in the entire game. So this here kind of helps out. So I hope that this little guide to the player-owned farms will help you.